Hi gamers, it's Simply Fun Gaming here again, and we've got a tutorial this time of Shadows of Forbidden Gods. This has come up a few times actually, and it's something that I've used in my playthroughs, and I've used it consistently, but I don't think it's something that's shown enough. And what we're going to look at particularly today is the different map overlays, the different masks that you can use to see what's going on in the world at a glance. So there are a number of masks. They range from 1 to 8. And all you need to do to access them is to press the relevant button on your keyboard. So you press the 1 button, you'll pull up the nation mask, you press it again to remove it. So these masks are great, they serve some good functions. The first one and the most common one that I use is the nation mask. This allows you at a glance to see the different nations in the world. So you can see here the different colours representing the different nations. Orcs will also have their own colours as well. And different orc nations will have indeed different colours, but this can be good just to see exactly where you're corrupting and how your influence is spreading and what you might want to attack in terms of those powerful nations. So the second mask is profile. So to use this mask effectively, you need to click on an agent. So if we click on our Hierophant Cases to Zore here, we can see that his profile is 8. That means he can only be seen in his location, this highlighted area here. If we click on, let's have a look, see if we've got a more. The Monarch can be seen 5 places away, so quite far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see down to here, or 3, 4, 5, etc. So everywhere that's light, apart including the shadowed areas, really this area as well, but everywhere that is illuminated, she can be seen. So that can be good for seeing where your agents might be threatened, perhaps by the pieces. That's number 2. Pressing number 3 on your keyboard brings up the International Diplomacy mask. This can be great to see at a glance who likes who, who's at war with who. We can see if we click on a certain nation, it'll show us who likes or dislikes that nation. So if we click on the Dark Empire, we can see that this nation like them quite a lot. They're green. Essions, that's because the ruler is completely enshadowed. And indeed, so too does this nation, I believe. Oh no, there's the Dark Empire, sorry, this one as well. Because again, the ruler is becoming enshadowed. You can see also that some nations dislike quite strongly this nation. So, gives you a quick overview there. Red is dislike, and the green is scales of liking for that nation. And you can do this by just clicking on different nations. You can see how well they get on, like this, as you can see. Clicking on the 4th number key on your keyboard brings up the Infiltration Map View. This is good for just seeing at a glance how far you've infiltrated. As we can see in this playthrough, I've infiltrated all the white here is where I've infiltrated those locations. The brighter white is where I've infiltrated the location fully. The slightly less bright white, as you can see here, the city of Seraphia is less infiltrated. Only one of the 3 points of interest are infiltrated there, so it is less illuminated. The 5th mask is awareness. You'll not see any up here, but as we know, in this playthrough, there is quite a bit of awareness on this bottom half of the map, at the south of the map. Red is more aware. The less strong red colour is less aware, of course. This is good for seeing where your enemies are going to be effectively. The nations and the cities and the countries that are aware will effectively fight back against you. So good to use this as a tool to see perhaps where you might want to target, what you might want to attack as you get into the mid to late game. The 6th mask, pressing number 6, brings up the Modifier Finder. This is really useful. To use this, you press the mask and then you need to hover over one of these modifiers on the right here, and it will illuminate them on the map. So if I hover over Human Soul, there we can see all the locations in blue that have got a human soul within them. That can be useful for various things, primarily related to magic. You could click on, you don't need to click, rather just hover over death, for example. We can see all those locations with death. The stronger, I believe the red is the stronger colour, so Disinop Village will have more than the city of Esuve. Let's just check. Yes, 300% death compared to 53, yeah. So as you can see there, different colours representing different amounts of death, or the modifier in particular. And you can see indeed item caches as well. If your agents have stored some items somewhere, you can see those on the map at a glance. Effectively, any modifier on the map will appear. So Madness, as you can see, is only one location at present. And generally, the stronger the colour, the stronger the modifier is. Mask 7 is the point of view, the point of interest finder. So again, this can be useful to find, I don't know, all the cities. There we are, with city palaces. We can find all those areas with sewers that we can do various challenges in. We want those with markets where we can buy items. As you can see at a glance, you can see where those areas are. It can be useful. Holy sites as well can be useful. And this can be used, actually, so can ancient ruins too. So all of these are fairly useful points of interest. But you can use this to try and find some, if you're looking to target specific points of interest or do specific challenges, this can be a good way to find where the nearest one is to your agents. The 8th and the final mask, I believe, let's just double check, yep. The 8th and the final mask is the hero finder, so I like this as a tool just to find out where the heroes are. So if we want to see Folvain Latwil, the chosen one in our case, we hover over his name again and we just have a quick look around the map here. And there he is at the city of Esserant. It also tells you what they're doing, as you can see, hunting the Baroness, going to perform challenge, reduce unrest, hunting the Baroness, etc. So you can get a quick overview here of what the heroes are doing to try and fight against you. Critical alerts will pop up on the screen and you'll be notified anyway, but this does give you a quick overview, and you can, if you're looking to target a specific hero or heroine, you can obviously do so by finding them on the map and then using your influence to, or using your agents or using your powers to disrupt or hurt them in some way. There's no 9th modifier, there's only the 1 through to 8 there, and as I said, just to use those you simply press the relevant number key on your keyboard. So 5 will bring up the awareness, 1 will bring up the nation mask, etc, etc, and press them again to take them away there. It's not something that's massively promoted in the game, it's a tool that I make great use of. Hopefully it's useful for you guys as well. If you've liked the video, please do hit that like button. If you'd like to see more of this content, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified when there's a new video released. And thank you very much for watching.